You know, I was getting beat up by like 3 or 4 dudes.
Why? Why are you getting beaten up?
Well, we went to a concert, and we were coming out of the concert, and some chick was getting messed with by some drunk dude, and so the guy I was with decided to stand up for her defense, and I was with him, and so anyway, a big fight broke out, and there was like 3 or 4 dudes kicking my ass, and the shit just came out of my butt. The punches were coming so fast and ferociously, and I was so stunned. My anus just open.
What is this phenomenon?
And I ran into a Chinese restaurant, ran into the women's bathroom, you know, running for my life, basically, you know.
Right.
And then I realized that I knew I shit my pants right when it happened. Took my drawers off, threw them in the
garbage.
Yeah, and then you know, that changed everything. I wiped my butt clean.
Right.
And fucking came out of there, more or less still looking, you know, making sure I was safe from the hit.
Do you guys pride yourselves on the fact that you've been in fights, that you've kicked guys' asses?
Well, let me tell you something. With the shit and the ass thing right quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, before we're off that subject?
Right, yeah.
Anybody's been in as many fights and got their ass kicked and kicked as many asses before, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If they say they have not shit their pants by getting their ass whipped at least one time, they're a fucking liar.
Yeah, I mean, I've had my ass kicked 1,000,000 times.
And you've never...
I never shit my pants. But
I mean, did you knock down one punch, or did you get beat up?
I got beat up pretty good. You know, I mean, I tried to get up a few punches. Look at me. I mean, you know what I mean?
You gotta kick some ass.
Yeah, I tried. Sometimes
you got to reach out.
Shit in your pants ain't I shit my pants coming home from Thanksgiving dinner this year.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a story.
Now, what about you guys? You kids, your kids that were growing up now, do they know how to fight? Do you toughen them up? Do you make them
rich kids?
I mean, you got rich kids.
Kids are
you guys are multimillionaires, right?
Yeah, but kids are learning the streets.
What do you mean in the streets?
I mean, our kids are learning coming up the way we came up.
No, they're not.
Yeah, mine are, because my kids, I got half custody. My kids stay with their mom, you know what I'm saying? And she don't live in a friendly neighborhood or nothing like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you support
I take care of them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they come out to my house and they're cool, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but when they're with their mom,
but they go to public schools around there and everything, you know what I'm saying?
And they know that you're their dad?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you guys ever put the clown makeup on in front of the kids?
I box my kids and stuff.
You do box them?
Yeah, I teach them how to box and stuff, yeah.
Man, I got the sweetest picture in my living room of Shaggy with his 2 kids sitting on his lap, and all 3, you know, the twin boys.
Yes.
And they all got clown makeup on. It's the sweetest picture.
Great dad. I love it. Listen, you got to teach the kids how to fight. They're going to need it. It's a skill they need.
Especially once they get to high school, you know what I'm saying? And everybody figures out who their dad is. They're going to want to fuck with them, you know what I'm saying?
Doesn't the mom sue you for more money? She says, a lot of these women will say, hey, the guy I had the kids with, he's got a great lifestyle. Then my kids come home and it's a shitty neighborhood.
Of course.
So how do you get away with not giving her more money?
It's not a shitty neighborhood.
First of all, he doesn't get away with it.
No, I
don't. Crazy fucking loads
I get raped in my ass.
You do?
Yeah.
You're paying a lot of support.
Insane fucking money. It's not even my business, but let me chime in.
Right.
Fucking ridiculous,
That's why they're
insane money.
Okay.
Let me change the topic for 1 minute here. You guys had an unbelievable episode on our radio show years ago with Sharon Osbourne.
She never paid up.
She did not.
What was the bet?
The bet was she bet that Insane Clown Posse couldn't sell X amount of albums, and you guys did. You met
We oversold it.
We sold that limit albums and albums. She had the same argument everybody had.
Right.
That, you know, we were just here for the fucking summer.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we've proven that wrong. We've been 10 years. We've been coming on here. Right?
Whatever happened to that bitch?
Well,
where's she at now?
I was going to say she's
actually kind of large.
Oh, she blew up.
Kind of large.
No, she actually lost weight.
No,
she's
she
huge.
looks like a model now.
She looks like a model, and she's a huge star on TV. She's on the #1 show on NBC as a judge.
You know what?
How much I
she came up in the world, which means she could really pay. And we said,
I hit it just to say I hit it.
All right, but do you think, in a way, are you upset by the success that she has?
No, man. I just think she should have paid up.
She never gave us up.
She was tough.
You know the whole thing, though. The whole thing, though, we didn't even want the fucking money. We said, just let us put it into a charity in our name.
In our name, you know?
Not your name.
You can even pick the charity.
But she couldn't afford that. Come on.
The new album is called...
She might have changed her appearance just to avoid paying you guys.
There you go.
The new album is called Bang Pow Boom.
Yeah.
What?
Came out
Bang Pow Boom.
It came out today.
This is a big day. This is a big day. I'm
A
probably
huge day.
filled with promotion. Are you on your own record label, or are you working still with some other record
No,
label?
we're on our own Psychopathic
independent.
Records.
Is that the way to make money now? The record business is
That's
very
the only way
difficult.
to make money now.
You have to be on your own label. How do you sell? How do you distribute the record?
Every rapper is trying to go independent. Even Ice Cube's independent now.
Is that
Pearl
right?
Jam's independent now.
Well, what does that mean to be independent? In other words, where do people get your new album? How do they get
They
it?
get it any store, anywhere. You know, from Best Buy to anywhere they sell CDs.
How do you get distribution now if you're doing your own thing?
Through Sony.
Through Sony.
Oh, through
Red.
Sony.
So
Okay.
that's what the record companies are doing.
All right.
Right, yeah, you
Distributors.
just get it distributed. That way
Yeah.
you get the label money. Because, like, I've been reading like crazy, like, magazines, you know what I'm saying? They're saying, like, the new gold should be like 100,000 records.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah, you
saying?
can't sell records no more
With
today.
the internet, you know what I'm saying? There's
Right.
no way.
The money's really in touring, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And merchandise.
And you guys are out on tour all the time?
We got the massive 64-city tour launching September 16th.
When will you be in the New York area where I am?
Somewhere along those. Are you going to come?
Yeah, I have to go see what's doing this time. But I'm a little afraid. I mean, I don't want to get soda thrown on me.
What's the best? Well, you're not staying
I don't
there.
want to get that...
You wouldn't soda if you got hit with fake.
Absolutely I would.
You know what I think? I
Hey,
think
cola, soda? I mean, what am I going to do with
I
that?
think if you came and saw the spectacle, you'd
Yeah.
want the Fago on you. You'd want to be part of the party.
Be part of the scene, yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe so. Listen to this. This is an amazing headline in the world of Insane Clown Posse. In 2008, a high school in Oregon banned students from wearing Insane Clown Posse paraphernalia, claiming the items are gang-related. What is going on here with this gang stuff? ICP juggalo fans are considered gang members in several states, including Utah and California. In 2008, 2 Utah juggalos were arrested for trying to kidnap a 5-year-old boy. In July 2008, 2 Utah juggalos killed a teenager with a knife and a 4-bladed replica of a medieval battle axe. The teenager's wounds required more than 300 stitches. What do you guys, what's going on here?
First of all, let me just say this.
Like the State of the Union.
The Juggalos aren't just ICP fans. Juggalos have manifested into something bigger.
It's
you know?
become some sort of thing.
Yeah, it's
It's morphed.
yeah, absolutely. It's not just, you know, they're not fans of ICP, just that own, you know, we might provide the soundtrack for them, but Juggalos are bigger than that, you know?
Is it beyond your control now, your
And
fans?
Absolutely.
It is.
There are some juggalos that are just not right in the fucking head. Just like some normal people ain't right in the fucking head.
You know, just like
You're telling me some juggalos aren't right in the head?
What about all the,
Obviously,
what about all
I
the
would
people that
attack somebody
commit
with a bad
crimes that aren't Juggalos? You know what I mean?
Of course. If you think about it, for the amount of juggalos out there, and there's quite a few, there's not that much crime within the juggalo community.
You could come 20,000 people, no police, almost everybody inebriated, right? All weekend, not one fight, man.
True. Let's take a phone call. Let's hear from Jim. Jim is excited to talk to the Insane Clown Posse. Of course, we're